Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as I like to call it. It's good to see everybody here tonight, everybody in chat. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. What are we at, Thursday? Huh. This week's flying by. Well, hell, I might as well. I got to pull my channel up on YouTube real quick so I can keep up with chat, because it's a lot easier to type and chat. Do that. This way I can see who we have in chat. All right. All right, guys. Well, Danny Stan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, Emma. Hope you had a good birthday. Ida Bustamante, how are you, hon? What's up, Jeff? Good to see you. Judy Wheeler, welcome. Hey, Lester, how's it going? Mr. Lee, good to see you in here, man. I know you were out the other day. People were worried about you. I hope you're doing good. Nada, what's happening? Rex Hand. What else we got here? Papa C. Who else? It's weird. Stevie's got it on out there. You got to turn it down. I hear myself at the delay. Stevie's outside listening. She just heard it. Who else is here? Sharon Guy, how are you? Short Island Bigfoot. What's up, Paulie? Hey, Stacy. Good to see you. See Stevie B in chat. What else we got down there? Let me go back. Yeah, guys. So, Mocha's are moving back to Arizona. Let me pull it. I can't pull it up there. I have to pull it up here. I'm not used to running two things at the same time. I don't trust my computer enough, the signal enough to use my laptop for the broadcast. So I'm doing it from my phone, but I'm doing the chat from my laptop. I'm not worried that, if I lose signal, I can always continue over here. Yeah, so let me see if I can pull that up, guys. It might be delayed on this end too, so yeah, I'm eventually probably going to end up back in Arizona. Right now, I'm still in Florida, and I might need your guys' help tonight. I don't personally. Here's the situation: is I left my situation. I was down in Cape Coral, and I'm no longer there. And I decided to come up towards Orlando and give my friend Stevie B a hand. She's in a rough spot, and I don't want her to be in this rough spot. I keep talking about being blessed, and I have been, and with that blessing, I'm helping Stevie as much as I can, and with the help of someone else who's helping me, and I'm turning around and helping Stevie with their permission, of course, and it's all good, but it's just getting to be a little too much. Not too much, but it's just, my head hasn't been in the game like last show. And it's just, I'm trying to do too much at once, and having to worry about, a show and everything that's going on. I mean, like for instance, tonight, I went and made sure I had a reservation for tonight in this room that I've been in for 2 weeks. 2 weeks too many. And I find out that there's some sort of festival going on this weekend, so this hotel sold out, so we don't have a room for the weekend. So I mean that'll work out. If I can find camping somewhere, I'll do that. But I think tonight I'm gonna ask for you guys' help, not for me, but for Stevie. And I have her permission to do this. It's a struggle right now, for her and I. And again, just so you guys know, we are just friends. Stevie's my best friend. We're buds, and she knows I'll do anything for her. I'm here, and it's just she needs help because she's for instance she went up to the funeral for her mom you know a week ago or whatever, it's been a little over a week, and through the grace of God someone approached her and gave her an electric wheelchair. Just the way it happened was crazy. Guy approached her and says, I have something for you, and came back and it was an electric wheelchair. It's a great little chair. The batteries are shot, so she needs batteries for a wheelchair. She's getting dicked around with work. She's ready to go back. She's willing and able. But they're screwing her around. So she's a little, she's hurting right now. So with her permission, I said I was going to do this, and I will put the link in chat for my PayPal. But if anybody wants to help out Stevie, that here's it would be greatly appreciated. She could use the help, and she deserves it. Right now, we're looking for housing for her, a permanent house, apartment, whatever, and it's just we're having trouble finding it. That's why I said 2 weeks too long, about staying in a hotel. It's just it's turning into a challenge. But anything worth anything in life isn't easy. So I'm here trying to help her. um, so no, Stevie's not moving to Arizona. She's staying here in Florida. Her family is here. Her daughters are here. I don't like asking for anything for myself, and I think you guys know that by now. I throw it out there at the end of the show. Hey, if you want to contribute to the show, contribute to the show. It's up to you guys. It's a little different. Stevie needs some help. Like I said, I will post. Let me see if I can do this on my laptop. All right, it will. I'm going to post. I just posted the PayPal for it's my PayPal. If you want to give to Stevie, I'll keep posting that throughout the night. And make sure, just put a little note, because when you donate to PayPal, it gives you an opportunity to put a little memo or a note to the person you're sending it to, and just say, make sure it's, says for Stevie, or good luck Stevie, whatever, just as long as it's, addressed to her. Because I personally, I don't, I'm not asking for anything, guys. It's just, it's greatly appreciated if anybody is so inclined to do that. She could use the help, and I could use the help. I'll be all right when all is said and done. I'll be fine. Right now, we just have to find her a place to stay, and from there, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna abandon her until she's, set up. And I'm not gonna abandon her later, you know what I mean? um, that sounded terrible. But yeah, I just like I said, my head hasn't been in the game, and people have noticed, and have said comments, and they're right. It's not. I just dropped my check. But I'm the one who always kind of tries to keep it real, and it's exactly 11:11 on 11:11. Some of you will get that, but I just looked down and it says 11:11, 11:11. Here's to that. L'chaim. L'chaim is Yiddish. It means to life. So I take those little signs, those numeric signs, and that just says, see, even Stevie just said, "Oh, wow," in chat. She knows what that means. We see 11:11 all the time. 222 is another one. 333. Me and anybody basically I'm associated with sees numbers. So it's just a sign. Butterfly, how are you? Good to see you. Michael Haywood, what's up? Yeah. Wow. Blue-eyed Northern. Hi, Pat. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't mean to make this a feel sorry for Stevie thing. Don't feel sorry for her. She's a tough woman. But she's in a hard spot. So anything I can do and everything I've been doing, is I'm here to help her, and we're getting closer to finding a place. I'm sure, it's just every day is a struggle to deal with, and it's a lot, but it'll all work out, guys. It always seems to work out in the end. It's the dealing with it that is time consuming and stuff. Who else is here? Oh yeah, guys, if I'm going to keep putting up that link, if anybody wants to pop on, feel free. I will post that link in chat also. Oh crap, I gotta go back and copy it. Figures. Of course, I pushed the wrong button. Try that again. Copy the clipboard. Post comment. There we go. All right. If anybody's interested in popping on tonight, I just posted the link for the show. Feel free, hop on. If you don't mind that we don't talk about snowmobiles tonight, we're good. I'm just kidding. Sort of. Just kidding. Yeah, Scottish Wild, man. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's always that button. I'm always pushing the wrong button. Uncle Bones, what's happening? Good to see you. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Jen, I might have said hi earlier. I don't know. Yeah, so they're having this this music event here this weekend in Orlando. So all these hotels got booked up. It's some EDM event. It's electronic dance music. they're supposed to have like, I don't know, 50,000, 30 to 50,000 people at this event. So we'll figure out what we're going to do. I wouldn't mind going camping for a while. I mean, I got the pop-up out there. I just haven't used it yet. Whit, what's going on, man? Isn't that what I said? EDM, electronic dance music? I don't know. Fly by Stu, how are you? All right, I'm going to keep posting the 2 links. One is the PayPal that just came up. That's for if anybody wants to donate for Stevie, help her out. Everything would be greatly appreciated. Thought was maybe, just maybe, this weekend might take a ride down to Myakka State Forest, to the park down there. Bigfoot Stacy is having an outing, so there's that possibility, you know, of shooting down there and checking that out. I think for the weekend, for 2 of us, you know, it's a couple bucks, shouldn't be bad. But it puts, you know, it gives us a place to stay for the weekend, you know, even if it's in the pop-up. It's just weird around here finding, I went through every state park locally and everything's full, you know, and it's just a pain in the ass to find a place to park a pop-up for any extended period of time. Leslie, how are you? Cryptid Canada. Cryptids, excuse me. What do we got in chat? We got 60 watching. Oh, you guys are awesome, really. Phil, what's happening? Who else is in here? Harold, be careful. Hope you feel better. Like a heart issue, swollen aorta. Prayers. So yeah, maybe like I said, maybe we'll head down to Myakka for the weekend and go hang out with those guys and camp and meet some good people. You know, I've met Stacy once before, and I'm not a name dropper. I couldn't tell you anybody that he hangs out with or who's in his crew or anything like that. But yeah, I think that would be cool to go do. We'll see if we do, because we got to be out of here tomorrow by 11. So it's going to be a pack up and split. I think it's about almost a 3-hour drive to get there. And it would be cheaper than hanging in a hotel for the weekend, you know. Bigfoot, Michigan, Rob. How's it going, Rob? You guys getting that snow up there? I know some places in Canada got it, and up along the border. I was just curious if you were getting it too. Harold, I think you know you need to go to the hospital then, dude. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think it would be a good idea. So yeah, guys, I gotta keep an eye on this. I can't see if anybody pops on. I'll miss it. Because like on my, well, doesn't matter. Let's see if I can post that. Nope. I have to, every time I post the link, I have to, crap. I have to copy it every time. Whereas on my laptop, I don't have to. So, post that. All right. So the link to chat to the show is also in chat. So if anybody, like I said, wants to pop on, feel free. What are we in? How long are we into this already? I have no idea. Oh, 20 minutes. Jeez. Didn't think I could babble that long. Sean G, what's up? You know, I didn't. A bikini wax though, so I left the legs alone because people are like, "What the hell?" Let's see. Dawn of the Dead, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Did you at least shave your legs for tonight? No. Flat Rock, what's going on? What else we got going on? This weekend, I think we covered that. Might go down to Myakka. Oh, I'm not paying attention to chat, like conversations. So, don't mind me. I usually don't. I'll see certain things, and it's not. I don't think it's possible to follow every conversation and host at the same time. Although being a moderator helps, or having had the moderator experience. Dawn of the Dead, glad to hear you doing all right, man. Who else? It's easier for me. Sorry if I'm looking down. You know, my phone's kind of mounted above my laptop, so that's my phone's up here, my laptop's down here, so it's easier to follow chat on the laptop. Rita M, how are you? Welcome, all the way from England. It's early over there, morning, actually. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're up. Mr. Lee is from England as well. Is Joe in here? I didn't see a Squatching Cowboy. I'm sorry if I missed you, Joe. Nope, don't see him. See, I always read comments and I'll see a name and I'm like, oh, are they in chat? No. Mark Dodman, what's up, buddy? Good day. Tight lines, man. And if you guys wonder what tight lines mean, it's a fishing term. It just means good luck fishing. If you got a tight line, it means you have a fish on the other end usually, or you're snagged, but. So yeah, Harold, it seems it's a general consensus. You should go to the hospital. Yeah, Mr. Lee, I thought Cowboy was here. I saw somebody mention his name, but apparently he's not. I'm sure he'll be here at some time. Joe Parker, what's happening? See, now I got to go back and figure out what Joe's talking about. Oh shit, I got to do it here. I can't. I'm looking at my computer. Lester Tell. Look at Monster, you should sing for tips tonight. I don't know how that would come over on the phone. Usually I use my microphone and everything for that, but who knows? Ooh, don't push that button. I was that close to pushing the end button. Trying to do this on two devices is interesting. Jake at State Farm, no shit, huh? I was gonna bring it up, but then I decided not to. But since somebody else did, let me find it. Hey, Pammy, what's up? Hey, did you make that phone call today? Let me know. Cryptid Canada. Hey, Mogs, has the original Forest of Monsters been on? Not lately. Damn it, where did I just see that? It's sad when you can't find anything in your own chat. Hey, WTF, I saw Carrie's doc and you weren't in it, Mogs. I think there was a second of me in it. I don't think Stevie was in it either. Or maybe a second. Is what it is. I really have nothing to say about it. Didn't watch it. Stevie watched it today. But then when I went to click on the link, it was for members only. Go figure. You know, you would think that participants would have got the link also, so, or at least been able to watch it. But Stevie got to watch it, and she told me, don't watch it. You'll probably just get pissed off. But I did go to watch it, and the link was for members only. So it is what it is. Yeah, I know. There's only these little, you know, like snippet of me in it. It seems to be, you know, he had his idea of what his show should be, but don't worry. One day we'll talk about the real 168. I really can't comment on it because I didn't see it. So, but just going by what, you know, someone said, no, Uncle Bones, I'm not in the club and I won't join a club. Just like I won't ask you guys to join my club. Guess why? Don't have one. You know, I've expressed how I feel about that, you know, when ooh, join me, join my club, you know, for $1.99, you know, a month. Yeah, I'm sure that adds up. But, you know, I joined someone's club once and it was like for $8 a month. And, you know, I missed the, you know, deposit by a day and it cost me money at the bank because, you know, it overdrew because I was watching a, you know, it was a YouTube channel or a .com. And it screwed my bank account up, and I would never do that or want to do that to someone else. So I'm not going to ask, you know, oh, join my club. It's just, you know, whatever. Yeah, it generates money, but not at what cost? You know, I don't want to put anybody in that situation. So, you know, I don't ask. When I do ask, you know, I did a raffle. That was fucking awesome. That was a great turnout, and amazing things came out of that. You know, you know, an outing. You know, Papa Craig went on an outing with Duke Sullivan up in Montana, and got zapped and had experiences up there. And I think all in all, he had a good time, and that was from my raffle. You know, it was like when I do it, I try to do it right and for a reason. You know. CD Squatcher, Christina, you know, she won the raffle for the Brown Springs outing, and that's how that whole Brown Springs thing started, you know. And I think that's awesome that just how things snowballed, and they got this documentary out and everything. You know, Tepa TV did a great job on that documentary. I'm sorry, I was just reading chat. So I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm not gonna ask any. Don't join my club. I don't have one. You know, I love that you guys come out and we can just hang out and kick it. And I'm sorry if there's anybody backstage because I haven't been looking. Um, you know, and not I don't want you guys to feel obligated, you know, to a channel. I just think I don't even know if that's the right word. I think it's the right word. I don't know. But you know what I mean. You won't see a little green member badge next to your name when you're here. You know, I could put super chats up. I can do that. But again, you've got something to say in chat, just say it. You know, you don't have to pay for it. Put it in caps. I'll even highlight it. You know, some people think I should, you know, but I just, I'll complain. I'm not complaining, but I'll say, well, YouTube takes 30 or 40% of it. And then the argument is, well, if it's $10, you still get 6. It's better than nothing. But that's why I go through PayPal. I mean, if you want to donate $10, I'll get the $10, you know. But I just, I don't want to talk about money. You know, if you guys are willing to, it's not about me now anyway. So if you guys are willing to donate for to Stevie, that'd be awesome. And you guys can do it through my PayPal. And like I said, just put a note that says, for Stevie, best of luck, whatever, just address it to Stevie so she knows and I know what's what. There's no dishonesty here or anything. Excuse me. Also, let me put in this. See, I have to go through between devices to put both links. Copy the clipboard. And then post comment. And there we go. And that's the other thing, guys. If you want to join me and come on, just click that link. Follow the directions if you've never done it before. It's pretty simple. And just make sure that your YouTube is off before you come on so we don't get that bad feedback and whatnot. I started this channel for you guys, to meet you guys and find out what your story is and why you guys keep coming here. So that's, I get complaints or comments, well, you have the same people on. No, it's the only people that are willing to come on. I was thrilled the other day, and I keep bringing it up, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, whenever it was, when, Real Dill came on. That was awesome. She doesn't go on shows. I don't think she's ever been on anybody's show, but she was comfortable enough to come and hang out here. And that was amazing, because that's what it's about, is, getting these new people to come on and that are friends. We see you guys, I see you guys, we see each other just about every day of the week. I haven't been in many chats recently. I'm just, occupied with what's going on. Preoccupied, I should say. So, I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to come on here and just hang out, talk about what you want. I might have gotten a little sideways the other day about, all the talk about snowmobiles, and I felt kind of, just left out because I couldn't really contribute to the conversation. But yeah, you can talk about whatever you want here, I get slack if we don't talk about Bigfoot. Guys, it's not a Bigfoot channel. It's a fringe channel, I guess you could say, and we do lean towards Bigfoot more. But you got a UFO story, you have a ghost story, bring it, because I'm all about that. I have my ghost stories, and my family has UFO stories, and friends have UFO stories. My friends have Bigfoot stories, you know. It's I just don't want people to get discouraged and just, you know, because literally I'm getting discouraged. You know, before I came on tonight, I was like, I don't want to do this. You know, I was giving a lot of thought to just stepping away for a while. Um, but I don't want to do that. You know, we talk about obligations. I feel obligated to you guys. You know, I started this. I will see it through, and I guess in order for me to do that honestly, you know, that's why I'm telling you what's going on, where I'm at. You know, trying to help Stevie out. You know, I'm it's sort of a private journey, but it's what's going on. You know, um, I asked Stevie beforehand. You know, what can I say? You know, I don't want to. I don't want to paint her as you know destitute, but right now she is. You know, she in the definition of terms, but you know she's got a roof over her head, and I'll make sure it stays there as long as I can. Um, hmm, what else? Fly by Stew. Well, you know, if you want, we can do it again, but I'll have to get some authorities on there. Can we talk about snowmobiles again? Excuse me, something in my eye. See, I get all sidetracked and I forget where the hell I'm going with it. You know what, Whit, you're right. Whit says, do your show your way and don't worry about it, man. I do. And, you know, but when I see comments, you know, when I post, you know, hmm, I'm tired of drama. I don't deal with drama. I don't cause drama. Apparently, it finds me, though. Um, Mogs is crying. No, Richie, Mogs isn't. What's up, Richie? Good to see you. um, you know, just I go through my comments, and you know, certain people who come in under aliases and start shit, um, stupid shit. You know, don't be maliciously vindictive. You know, and there is someone out there who is and is going to come in under another name and make comments and try to you know make me look like an asshole or a piece of shit or whatever you want to call it. She's you know this person's called me that before. Um, whatever, you know. There's two sides to every story, so just be careful. You know, the side you tell. If you're going to tell a story, tell the truth. You know, because it will come back and haunt you. You know, you're going to start shit. Shit flows downhill. You know what? Brandy says just block them, but I could block the comments, but you know what? Let people see them. I don't care. You know, as far as I think by now, you guys know me. You know, we've been hanging out for some of us for a few years now. You know, um, so I'm not worried. You know what people say because trust me, there are there are people here that will defend me tooth and nail in chat, in comments, and you know it's amazing. And I love you guys for that. You know, you guys are just awesome. You know, you guys are my family. You know, and it's a good family to have. You know, we've been through a lot. We've moved cross country. We've been through to the 168. I brought you live at the 168. You know, we just done so much, and I want to keep that up. I was ready to take a break, but you know, I think I think I need to keep you guys with me and on this journey, you know, because in the end, not even in the end, it's just getting through this right now is a part of the journey that's the hardest, you know. Um, but it'll all work out. Like I said, it always does. So I'm looking forward to the future. It's pretty bright, but I also want to make sure that Stevie's set up and her future's bright as well, as far as she's secure and where she needs to be. So I'm in it for the long haul. Shit, she's still got to learn to walk. Think I'm not going to be there for that? Hell yeah, I wouldn't miss that. If I have to pick her up, I'll be there. Miss Dill, how are you? Just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Who else? I've been babbling so much, I haven't paid attention to who's joined us and who's got 74 watching. Ooh, guys, I apologize for my rant. I don't know if anybody popped in the guest section, anybody backstage. I'm paying attention to chat and talking to you guys. I might have missed somebody, but let me once again post the link to chat. If you want to come on and hang out, I would love to talk to you. If you're new, I'd love to meet you, All right, that's that one. That link is for anybody who wants to come on and hang out and say hi to everybody in chat. And, like I said, if you're new, feel free to join us. Let's meet. Let's meet everybody. I'd have everybody on one at a time just to meet you. I would do it in a private chat just to meet you guys. Rasta Locks, what's going on, man? Yeah, Irie. I know 10 people just went, what? Rasta knows what I'm talking about. So what else? Down here, this chat, again, this link that I just put up, you'll see it says, double check. That's the PayPal it's my PayPal, but it's for Stevie if you guys want to help her out. Again, it would be greatly appreciated. And I don't mean to make this, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. The woman needs help. So I don't know how else to help her besides more than what I'm doing than to, ask you guys to help her out. Because I know what you guys are capable of. I've seen how you guys have helped me in the past, and like with the raffle and just random acts of generosity, which were amazing. There are people in here that I owe a big debt of thanks to, and thank you. You guys make a lot possible. You guys keep this show going. It's not easy, it's not cheap, it's not outrageous, but there are, expenses for the show, whatever. And I'm dealing with this for how long, but just thank you for everybody who has contributed in the past and will in the future. Thank you, Butterfly. She says, Mogan Monster, very happy to hear about your future and to help out your friend like that says a lot. Richie, she's just, I'm posting, what we're looking for right now is a place for her to stay. We're going to find her a place, but it's taking time and money. And, she's basically out of money. I don't mean to put it that way and have blunt, but, it can't be good on her pride. Even asking for help hurts anybody's pride, but sometimes you have to swallow your pride. I've learned that, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I still got my pride stuck about here right now. But I keep swallowing, it goes down. Yeah, so like I said, we're trying to find her a place to stay, but in the meantime, she's got to survive, her daily, anything helps. Just, I don't know her specifics as far as, everything she needs or whatever. Like I did give an example earlier, like I have to get batteries for her wheelchair that was given to her. And it's a nice wheelchair. I have it apart like right now. Because I have the batteries, literally have the batteries right here. It says they're holding a charge, or I put a tester on the batteries. It says, it's 12 volts or whatever, but I don't think they're working properly under load. So when you turn it on, it doesn't do much. So that's a goal, is to get her new batteries for her wheelchair. And just give her something to put some hope. I mean, back in her life, she has it. She's an amazingly strong woman, and she's been taking this whole thing like a champ. I admire the fuck out of her. Most people wouldn't, in her situation, probably wouldn't behave the way she has, as far as, it hasn't stopped her, hasn't slowed her down. The only thing I do for her is hold the door open. The one day she was going to get in the truck, and normally when she transfers from a wheelchair to a seat or a bed or whatever, there's a board, and she'll put it on her seat and on the other seat and scooch over and get in the other seat. So we're sitting, I wheeled her out to the truck. We're going to go wherever we went. And I set up the wheelchair next to the passenger seat. And she looks at me, she goes, "Oh, we forgot the board." I looked at the space between, the distance, and I said, "Get in the truck." And she did. She scooched her ass over, grabbed onto whatever handhold she had to grab onto, and boom, she was in the truck. And it was a moment for her, because she realized she could do it. And I've been saying all along, don't worry about what you can't do. Figure out what you can and go with that. So I kind of challenge her to do those things that she can do. And when she got into that seat, she turned to me and said, "Thank you," because I would have never attempted that, for weeks, to go from the wheelchair into the passenger seat. And, we laughed about it, and it was like, I just, I don't know. So just that little, get your ass in the truck, you don't need your board. And she did it. And, oh, wait, sorry, brother.
Greetings
Hey,
from
Danny.
South Carolina. How you doing tonight, Moggs?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Good to see you.
I don't know.
Been a
I
while.
just thought you looked like you needed somebody up here to talk to tonight. So I said I'm gonna pop on there and talk to Moggs for a minute.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. It's been geez, I've almost been babbling for 50 minutes.
But you see, you don't understand this to people like me and the people in chat. You're like therapy. If we're not here listening to you talk, even if it's just you talking, it's not a Thursday night. I missed last Thursday night. I was sick in the hospital, and it just ruined my whole Thursday.
Oh,
I was in
man.
the hospital trying to get on the stream, and the internet sucked over there.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I had a little animal attack.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry
It
to hear
didn't get me,
that.
but I fell down running from it.
I'm glad to see you're all right.
I had a really bad bear encounter.
Bear?
Yeah, a big black bear, and I was in the woods and making a video, and I got too close to a bear and its young'uns, and it didn't go well.
Did you physically get attacked by this bear, or did you just, bang yourself up running
I
away?
tried to get away from the bear and tried to get away, and I tripped over a limb and fell and damaged some ribs. And the bear's at the taxidermist now. I'm gonna have this really cool bear.
You killed the bear?
I shot him right in the face.
Was it a him or a her? You said
I think it was a her, unfortunately, and I think it actually had babies that run off in the woods. But I was in a situation where I didn't have much of a choice. It was me or it.
Well, I guess when you're in that situation,
Yeah, I always feel bad when I have to hurt an animal. I'm not that kind of person. But when the bear, when the animal looks like it's about to come over and eat me, it kind of changes my attitude just a little bit.
Well, at least you're all right, man.
Yeah, the doctor said bruised ribs, and I got some cuts and scratches, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, got to be careful out there, man.
It goes with the territory. When you're in the woods,
I know,
investigating stuff, you never know what you're going to run into. That's why I carry a really big gun, because you never know.
No, I still go in the woods, but I just grew up in the woods basically. Except where I grew up, we didn't have bear. And I don't know if I ever saw deer in there, but there were deer in there. This was down the Jersey Shore. I was always in the woods.
I put up a video today on the Danny Staten channel. I was investigating where some homeless people had heard some weird noises in the woods, and I went down with the camera, making a video just to try to figure out what was making the noise. And I saw this like light tan colored brown patch of fur just moving through the bushes. It was weird, and I would have thought it was a deer. I really would have, from the color of it being that tan look. But when I got down to where I saw it, I realized that whatever I saw was 8 or 9 foot tall, matching with the trees. And unless the deer was up on his hind legs, antlering the tree or something, there's no way that a deer could have been that high up. So it's really kind of messing with me. I don't know what it turned out to be because I never could find it.
Didn't you see something another time not that long ago when you were out in the woods that was tan?
Yeah, same color.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This tan, furry look.
Yeah, I thought.
And you know how deer has that real short hair, that real tiny.
Yeah,
it don't get real long like a shaggy. This was a shaggier looking tan. So and it was actually in kind of the same area, within a few miles.
Well, could be the same thing.
Yeah. And I investigated. This week I went to a lady's house, and she had like 8 of her chickens tore apart in the yard.
Just destroyed, or were
destroyed? But by the time I got the call, and by the time I got there, she had done thrown the chicken bodies in a fire and was burning them, and I couldn't examine them to see what it looked like.
Okay.
But she said they were partially eaten.
Well, that's what I was getting at, where they just,
And if they'd just been killed, I'd have think some pack of dogs or something got them.
Yeah.
But in order to get to the barn where the chickens was, not only do you have to cross a pretty substantial amount of water, you have to get through some barbed wire fences and stuff. So it's kind of weird that something could go in there. Maybe a weasel, maybe something smaller.
Yeah, you can go through the fences.
it was a very interesting walk through the woods there. I'll put them videos up probably this weekend.
Right on. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I might go down to Mayaca. Maybe. I have to see what Stevie wants to do, but I mean, our options are kind of limited, so it would be something to do, and it would be cheaper than the hotels, you know. So we might go camping for the weekend and do a little squatching down there with Bigfoot Stacy.
Get a chance to put up some videos about actually in the field. People would love that.
Shit. You know how many videos I have? I mean, I have so much footage of my own from 168, you know, from Tennessee. I filmed constantly, but I never use it. I started to use it one night and somebody came on and that went to the wayside and we never got back to it.
Well, there is no doubt you should put up at least 5 to 10 minute clips over the next few weeks. People would love to see that.
Yeah, I have to go through it. I don't my
especially anything with Connor on it, because we know that's going to be a real riot. I can listen to Connor talk all day. We can argue about flat Earth all night long.
I got to see what I have on my computer as far as videos, because I did download a lot to my external hard drive, and I don't have that with me. That's in my storage unit right now. But I think, you know, I have enough on my laptop that I can put stuff out if I wanted to. It's just lately I haven't had the time to do, you know, much of anything. I've been concentrating on the situation at hand and you know, more concerned with that than putting out shorts or videos or, you know, anything like that. I haven't even been in people's chat. I stopped in for 2 minutes on Sawdust Beast tonight and basically just did a quick promo. Said hi, can't stay. It was, you know, said hope to see you guys tonight.
Yeah, I was watching that for a little while where that chick was talking
about that, but you know, I just haven't been doing much of anything, you know, on YouTube. I had the opportunity to watch the 168 and I didn't. Like I said, Stevie watched it, but she fell asleep before the end, so I don't even know how it ends.
I can't watch it because I'm not a member.
Yeah, no, I can't either. So I guess we have to wait until Saturday night. I think it's going to be premiered or whatever, but I can't. Like I said,
I watch 1,000 channels, Moggs. I really do. I watch videos on 1,000 different channels, but I'm only a member on one. And that's Dave Sunstorm.
You know, like I said, I was a member on one channel one time, and that wasn't that long.
As a matter of fact, let me talk about this real quick and let people know if they really like Bigfoot entertainment stuff, like the movies and old Bigfoot TV shows, like where he was on the $6 Million Man or Bigfoot and Wild Boy. I was a guest on the Dave Sunstorm's channel yesterday, Wednesday night, and he was doing a show about Bigfoot in movies and TV, and I was the resident Bigfoot expert that came on and talked to him about it.
Now, there's no experts out there. Come on.
On movies and television, Bigfoot, I am an expert.
Okay, you're right. Touche.
Movies and TV.
You're right.
You know, I have a whole channel called Daily Dan's The Good Stuff where I cover movies and TV.
I know, brother. I was just saying in general, you know, but yeah, in that aspect, yeah, you're right. You would know.
They did a trivia thing with 10 big questions about Bigfoot on television, and I scored a 100% because I know my movies and TV.
Right on. I'm pretty good. I don't know. Like I don't know shit. How many times? Do you know some of the questions? I'm curious.
They'd have a list of TV shows, and they'd say like which one didn't feature Bigfoot.
Okay.
Okay, it'd be like
multiple choice.
Yeah, and they'd be like the $6 Million Man, ISIS, Shazam, and one other one. I can't remember the other one, and you'd pick which one was right.
Sure. Huh, that's
In
pretty
case
cool.
you're wondering, it was Shazam, because
Yeah,
that's the one that didn't have the Bigfoot.
on it. I would have went with that one.
And one of my favorite old TV shows was on the Croft Super Show that used to come on early in the mornings, and it was Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
I remember the name. I don't remember seeing. I'd have to look it up because that was the Sid and Marty Croft.
Yeah, and you can find episodes, full episodes here on YouTube.
Right. I'll have to check that out.
And there's really great old shows.
I think with those guys, what did I watch? Like Sigmund and the Sea Monster and, H.R. Puff stuff back then. I don't recall that.
They had one called Dr. Shrinker that was awesome, about this guy who shrunk people. And they had one called, what was the name of that one of Wonderbug. That was pretty cool, about a magic car.
Trying to remember that one. Was it a Volkswagen?
It was like a dune buggy from the beach, and it'd blow the horn and it would turn into this Wonderbug that could fly and shit.
Oh, right.
Come on, that's classic television back in the day.
Yeah, man. No, I love the old stuff.
I am the old stuff, so I know a lot about that. So
Yeah,
I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat as people think I ought to come on, and a lot of people said, "Yeah, Danny, go for it and come on." And that's the reason I come on tonight, because I really, I don't usually go live and do live chats much. I don't.
No, I know.
But I did one this week already, and I figured if I can go on that guy's show, at least I could do is come on and say hey to Moggs.
Well, I appreciate it. It's funny. I saw a commercial today for, I don't even know what the hell it was for. And all you hear is the woman's like in the woods and she goes, "Finding Bigfoot isn't easy. However," and then she gets into the commercial of how this is easy. I was like, oh, no shit. Another Bigfoot commercial.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them out there. If you check out my show on the Daily Dan's The Good Stuff, I do a show called Sasquatch Saturday. You can find it in the playlist. And about once a month, I'll go on and show a bunch of Sasquatch commercials and TV Bigfoot stuff. And
Right on.
sometimes, matter of fact, on one of them shows, I even put a clip where I'm on here talking to you on one of them shows.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
I do that too.
Sawdust Beast, what's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Ida Bustamante said, classic TV and movies. Awesome. Check.
We talked about a lot of Bigfoot movies too.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Bigfoot movies. I still haven't seen Boggy Creek.
Oh my God, that is the best one. It's called The Legend of Boggy Creek, 1970s original. And then there's a part 2 of that called Return to Boggy Creek, which is the worst freaking movie ever made.
I don't know. I heard that Connor's movie was pretty bad too, so,
Are you talking about Zillafoot?
Whatever the hell he made recently.
It was entertaining.
I know he was filming a commercial for something today. I don't know what. Because I got in touch with him to find out about the Myakka outing. I know he's going down there, and I was just trying to find out some information on what it's about, like the campsites or whatever. But he didn't have much information. He said, "I'm in the middle of filming a commercial." I was like, "Okay, thanks."
So you're thinking about going camping. What's the temperature like in Florida? Just curious, because I'm in South Carolina and it's freaking freezing.
No, it's been nice, dude. I mean,
I'm sitting outside wearing the 2 sweaters and
right now it's probably in the upper 60s, and it rained a little bit. Today it was maybe 80 degrees.
Oh God.
And I'm just in the Orlando area.
Well, earlier this week we were hitting 78 and 77 degrees during the daytime, and then this cold front moved in tonight, and the temperature bottomed out today, and it's been really, really horrible. I think it's about 45, 46 out here right now.
Damn. And you ain't that far from here.
little further than you think. It take me about 8 hours to get down to Florida. Get good into Florida.
That's not too bad. Hell, it
Well,
took
that's if I'm riding with somebody else. Now, if I'm driving, that's about a 3.5 hour trip.
me.
I've been accused of having a little bit of a lead foot. That's why I don't got a driver's license no more.
Speeding, huh? Drove
Yeah.
out of it.
The word was failure to stop for a blue light.
What, say that again?
The reason I don't have a license is called failure to stop for a blue light.
Oh, yeah.
I said I would have stopped for it if I had seen it, but I was going too fast. They clocked me at 142 miles an hour on 85.
The hell were you driving?
Driving in my car. IROC.
That explains it.
I had an 89 IROC Z28 with a 440 police interceptor in it.
Damn. Yeah, those IROC Zs were pretty cool cars in the time. You know, that I mean, they still are. You just don't see a lot of them out there anymore.
I sold mine a long time ago. I'm best if I have somebody drive me around. I don't really need to drive.
Just call you Miss Daisy.
Now, after I had the 2 strokes, they really didn't think it'd be a good idea for me to be behind the wheel of a car and then have another stroke and I could kill somebody. So
No.
after that, I just totally quit driving.
Well, I mean, I know what it's like. How long has it been since you drove?
Legally?
How long has it been since you've had a license?
1989 and 1990.
Wow.
But I have drove several times since, just not with a license.
Sure. You
But
didn't have-
I have not really drove a car in the last 12 years since I had the stroke.
Okay.
But that's not for my safety, that's for other people's safety. Because I would feel really bad if I had a medical issue while I was driving and it hurt somebody.
No, it's good that you acknowledge that. It's and you.
But like
and
I said, the last time I had a stroke was.
I compare it to like look at us being people get behind the wheel drunk driving.
I hadn't had no strokes or no medical issues involving that stuff since 2011. But to me, it's still not worth the chance.
No, I get it. And hell, if you live in an area where there is mass transit or other ways to get around, it's doable. I didn't drive for 21 years.
I have a brother-in-law who takes me practically anywhere I want to go. And then I've got a girl and she's got a car in the yard and she takes me anywhere I want to go. So I don't really, if I want to go somewhere, I just say, let's go.
Oh,
I don't really have the transportation issues.
Where'd you go, Stevie? How can you be saying, what did I miss? I see Stevie going, what did I miss?
I was really hoping Jeff would come on here tonight. I'd love to hear Jeff talk about Bigfoot and evidence.
Wow, this has become the Jeff show, hasn't it?
A lot of people might tune in just to see what Jeff's got to say tonight.
I haven't even looked to see if anybody, I have to actually, let me repost this actually, because I'll get to talking and I'll forget to post shit.
And like Tuesday night, I learned more about snowmobiles than I ever thought possible. Of course, now I never want to hear about another one for the rest of my life.
If I had owned one or ever driven one, it would be different. I could chime in and be like, "Oh yeah, no, I had this." But
well, I live in South Carolina. We get like 3 inches of snow once every 4 years. We don't get much of a chance to get out and ride a snowmobile.
Ask me about a Polaris side by side, then
I know about some 4-wheelers now. I've wrecked quite a few of them. They put me in the hospital way more than once.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them wrecked.
I was riding one time coming down this trail, and this low hanging limb got me right in the forehead, knocked me off of it, and I had stitches all the way across my forehead, looked like a wrestler.
I bet you were eating that shit up too.
Still see the marks up here right up in there. Messed me up real good. And I flipped one down a hill one day, broke a bunch of bones.
Jeez.
So, like I said, I don't get on four-wheelers much no more neither.
Well, we don't even, or I say we, when I worked in Sedona, we stopped renting the quads because people were just getting too hurt with those. But you'd send a brand new 2021 Polaris side by side out there, and the first time out it's ever been out, somebody rolls it. It's inevitable.
Like I said, I've had a few accidents on them. We used to go four-wheeling and hunting up in the mountains up in North Carolina a lot when I was younger. Lots of bad experiences up there.
Oh, who we got here? Oh, what's up? Wait, where is he? Hold on. Add to stream. What's up, Joe?
Greetings from East Texas.
He's still in my tagline.
Well, I can't, complain about it. Somebody's always stealing my shit, so.
They say that imitation is the highest form of flattery. So if you're imitating me with the coming on, Joe, that's respect.
There you go.
You got to respect the best, Dan.
How you doing? How you doing, Joe? How you feeling?
I'm all right, except this damn dog arthritis kicking my butt.
Oh yeah. Sorry to hear that.
I tell you what, while you talk to Joe for a minute, I'm gonna go in here and make a hot cup of coffee because I'm freaking freezing out here. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Take your time, man. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can. Let's see.
I gotta say something to Mark Dodman.
Go ahead.
Mark Dodman, he sent me a little care package and it had a bunch of little things from Australia in it. And he sent me some Vegemite.
Oh yeah, terrible shit, huh?
That shit is not for me, Mark. Woo! But I tell you what, I want to promote my granddaughter's channel. It's Paisley Pass, and she made a video today. She's 8 years old. She made a video today of eating some Vegemite. So
and that's her.
What?
It's Paisley Pass.
Yeah.
And
I
she's
posted it on Facebook, and she's dying to be a YouTuber. Man, go over and subscribe to the channel. Just give her a thumbs up. She's made about, 6, 7 real short videos, but she's just crazy about YouTube. And
that's so awesome, man.
And, I told her all about, Mark sent me a whole bunch of stuff, and I gave it to her. Some like a little koala bear doll and a little kangaroo doll. It says Australia on it. She hung it on her backpack and wore it to school and told everybody at school about it. And she said she wanted to try the Vegemite stuff. So Mark told me, says, you might not want to try it just straight out of the jar. So get some toast, spread some butter on it and spread the Vegemite on there. Well, I did that. She tried it and she tried to be nice, but you can see the expression on her face.
Did she?
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I've never had it, but I heard it's it's a good way to waste the toast.
Mark and his brother Paul, the good-looking one.
Lester Tell is a spoonful of toxic waste. What could go wrong?
And I was sitting there trying to. I just touched it and tasted it. Oh my God! And then I tried it on the toast. Man,
the butter didn't help, huh?
And I don't know how. And Mark and Paul were telling me that they were weaned on this stuff. And they eat about spoonfuls of it. Just put a spoonful in their mouth and eat just plain. And they're tougher guys than I am. I thought I was kind of tough, but my God, Mark and Paul are just.
It's one of those acquired tastes.
It sure is. I would think Mark too.
Mark knows how the kids are weaned on it.
Yeah, see, I don't know how the world. some tough kids over there. But I thank you, Mark, for the gift, man. Had a bunch of little chocolate, little candies in it. They had little prizes in them.
That's awesome.
Like a little Easter egg with chocolate all over it. And I brought them over for her because I don't really like chocolate all that much. You know, I do, but I don't. But so I let her eat them. And she ate one of them, and it came out a koala bear. No, it came out a penguin. And one came out an owl, and she goes, "Gosh, I wish I could get a panda bear in here." And the next one she ate had a panda bear in it.
Wow, all I was gonna do is wish on him, huh?
Yeah. And then the other one,
wish for $1 million, see what comes out.
The other one, my grandson ate. It had some kind of purple crocodile-looking thing in it. I don't know what the heck it was. I guess it was an Australian yowie or something.
That looked like a crocodile?
No, but it said it was a purple crocodile.
So what did I miss?
Everything, dude. Fucking everything.
Dan, have you ever tried Vegemite?
Excuse me?
Have you ever tried Vegemite?
I don't even know what that is. Like that's something they sang about in a Men at Work song.
Yeah,
It's in there. It's a spread that you put on toast. It's Australian.
Peanut butter. It's kind of like peanut butter, you know, just kind of real thick.
I probably wouldn't be allowed to eat it.
It's tough.
I have to read every label of everything I eat or drink to make sure it don't contain no kind of sugar.
Oh, well,
I have
this thing,
blood sugar issue that got pretty bad, and I've been on a keto diet to try to get into better shape and to get the sugar out of my system.
This thing's got all kinds of vitamins in it, man. A and B and D and all. I mean, just full of vitamins. But it's just, whew, Mark, I'm sorry, buddy, but I just can't handle it.
Sean G says, I hear liver is full of vitamins and minerals, but a big nope for me. Yeah, I don't do liver either.
I like chicken livers. I'm from South Carolina. You eat chicken livers.
I like chicken livers on the end of a fish hook.
That's it. That's that's the only time I use them. You got it, Luce? Can you get? Oh, my dog's trying to jump up on the bed. Hold on, I gotta pick her up.
Hi, Stevie B. I see you back there.
I was trying to hide. Hi.
Lucy couldn't get on the bed, so I had to throw her up there.
You had to throw Stevie on the bed or the dog?
The dog.
Oh, I thought you said you had to throw Stevie up on the bed. I'm like, okay.
No. She's back there going stupid.
I mean, the other night you had her handcuffed and duct taped and everything else, didn't you? Something like that?
I cut her loose. Give it a break.
Every now and then, look at some air.
It's like something out of the movie Saw.
Yeah.
Kidding.
What'd you say?
She said, no, you're not. She's fine, see?
Hi.
Yeah.
Where's Joe Parker at?
There's no ligature marks. No, he's here.
I was just talking to him a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys actually talk, or do you just like bash each other?
Oh, we just bash each other, basically.
Hey, how's Kenny doing, man?
He's good. You know, he's hunting all the time. He works and then hunts.
Right on.
And we just had some surgery done on his back. His back was real bad. And they did some laser stuff and like burning the back of his neck and stuff. And he said usually they put him to sleep to do that. He said, but they didn't put him all the way to sleep. And he said it smelled like frying bacon back there on the back of his neck.
Oh, hot.
Damn.
But he said it worked, man. He said he's feeling a lot better.
Well,
But
good.
when he gets off work, he goes out there, climbs up in that deer stand, and he just stays there till 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that they're not deer hunting after dark.
So, Jeff, that's fucked up, but it's funny. Jeff says Stevie escapes from the leg cuffs way too easy now.
I didn't see it 'cause I was typing.
She didn't see it. Too soon? What?
Well, see, this is a lot better than the first of the show, Mose. You're laughing. This is a lot better than the first part of the show. You're laughing now.
Well, yeah, man. You know, I wasn't crying.
I didn't say you was. I mean, it's just all depressing. Shit.
No, it's, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm just trying to help out, and you know, if I just felt like my performance, you know, or my participation in my own show was kind of lacking. So, you know, I wanted to explain why and what's going on, and you know.
Well, I have no doubt that who's ever in chat right now, including me, will help out Stevie as much as we can. I don't have any doubt that everybody in that chat room right now is going to help out Stevie.
I believe they will too.
Because all of them are good. Well,
Oh,
maybe except
absolutely,
Lee.
dude. Oh, they're amazing. I love these people. You know,
Maybe except Mr. Lee. I don't know about him.
Eh.
I'm
Hang
just
on.
kidding, Mr. Lee.
Let me bring up Gypsy Road.
Hey, what's up, Harry?
Eric,
I was
How's
just
it
hanging
going,
on the stage to listen to you all.
what's up, Eric?
Doing good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Cool. I sent the donation over at PayPal, so I was listening to the beginning.
Well, thank you. You hear that, Stevie?
Yeah, I was just typing.
I loved your show with Connor the other day, Eric.
Oh, the Japanese Bigfoot one?
Yeah,
That was
good.
cool.
How'd
Yeah,
that come out?
we had a technical difficulty. He kept trying to get on, but some reason because he's in Japan, and it wouldn't let him on. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. He called me on the regular phone.
I wonder if I can call Japan on my cell phone. Can you do that?
Well,
Does it cost a lot extra?
Well, you could do it through the internet. I mean, internet number, messenger. So that's how he did it. So you could call other countries and pay nothing.
Sure.
I thought you might have been meant there was.
Because remember back in the old days, you used to get the phone bill, and where you done called England, it'd be like $300.
Shoot, back in you know, we're a lot older. Back in the day, calling the next town over was considered long distance. Remember the days when you actually had long distance companies like AT&T, MCI? They would pay you like $50 if you switch.
And then charge you extra when you call somebody.
When you call somebody. Remember, we didn't even have an area code. I mean, you had an area code, but you didn't even have to use it back in the day. And then
Not unless you called long distance.
Sure, you did.
If you had to call long distance, you had to put them extra 3 numbers in there.
Yep.
And now you got to put like a 1 and the 3 numbers in there.
Eric,
I was
real
real young, and I had a pen pal that lived in England, in London, and she sent me her phone number. So one night I called up my friend, the pen pal girl, and talked to her on the phone for about 45 minutes. And my dad got this $300 and something phone bill extra where I talked to England, and I got my ass tore up.
Well, remember, my brother lives mostly in the UK. He's in California still, but when he's in the UK, we just talk to each other through Messenger. You could do
Yeah,
video
I
chat.
use Messenger all the time.
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of people from around the world, but I do it on the comments thing on the YouTube. Kind of make it like a personal messenger.
What does Jeff Hardy say? He's writing in the song.
Hey, Eric, I got to know. I had to leave when your show was on with Connor. And last thing I know, I seen Connor looking out the window. The cops were at his front door, and he was stashing his weed. What happened?
You know what? It's a good question. I don't know when he showed the cops out there. I don't think it was for him. I don't think it's for him. But next time he comes on, I got to ask him. What about?
I thought that was part of the show. I thought he was just goofing.
No. He actually took this camera and showed there's cops outside where he lives.
Well, I could do that too. I got cousins brothers that's cops. You know, I can get them to come over here and make a video too. I thought it was just a play.
No, that was real. That was real.
Carl
That was
looked nervous. He goes, I stashed my weed. He goes, I'm not opening the door up.
oh, that's right. I was like,
y'all ain't got no balls. I'll blow smoke in their face. I don't care.
Did they knock on the
because-
door, or was it just they were just out there?
yeah, they were just out there. He didn't know why. Now what? In Florida, it's still legal. You can't smoke marijuana at your house.
No, it's
Wow.
yeah. There's only they have medicinal, but that's it.
Wow. In Washington, we got weed stores. You can
Oh
smoke
yeah,
all you want.
Arizona does too. Go figure. Arizona goes legal, and I'd move away.
That's funny. No, it's awesome listening to different people. I love that guy Kyle Brinks from Japan because he was actually a college professor, and now he's researching the Bigfoot. I mean, that's awesome when you get people that were professors at college where you think they're not going to look into this kind of stuff. This is beneath him. It's so interesting that. And this guy is awesome. He sent me a book, a free book about the Japan Bigfoot that I'm ready to read. And
yeah, I've not really heard much about a Japanese Bigfoot. That was fascinating to me. I'd always heard about the Agua Magua thing, that lizard man thing they got over there, but never a Bigfoot type creature.
But he was bringing out some cool stuff like the missing people, where he mixed it with where the most sightings are. So all the missing people lined up on the map where the Bigfoot sightings were with the Japanese Bigfoot. I'm not saying that's related to why the people are missing, but that's great research. I
was watching this other live stream, and the guy was pointing out missing people in state parks and stuff, and missing people around the United States, and they had a strange correlation to Bigfoot sightings in the areas where the people were missing.
Yeah, and did you hear when he say that when it snows, nobody goes missing?
Yeah.
That was kind of that's like, oh wow. Now maybe because everybody stays indoors in the snow. I don't know what kind of snowstorms are like in Japan, but it is interesting that he's studying it from all different angles. So it's
I leave that stuff to the researchers. I'm not a researcher. I'm an investigator. I go out and investigate stuff, investigate signs. There's a big difference between a hardcore researcher and an investigator.
I'm a searcher.
Well, and I can't remember who he's saying, and this guy's about to have dinner with the people who are supposed to be in charge of like the missing papers and all that kind of great stuff. And it's kind of cool that he's getting himself really into the people who are, I'm not saying hiding the fact or who has the information on why are people missing and this and that. So it's very cool.
Stevie just reminded me, I'm going to cut you off, guys, real quick. And I have to say happy Veterans Day to everybody, all our veterans out there. And thank you so much for your service.
Salute.
Yeah, I meant to say this earlier, but I got into my own little rant. But yeah, thank you everybody for your service. Stevie, thank you. Did 8 years in the Army. Appreciate it. Carry on.
No. Hey.
Let me point out real quick what you were talking about, that the YouTube channel Coast to Coast AM just put up some David Pilatus videos. And on them videos, he's talking about Bigfoot and missing people. And it's some really interesting stuff. You should really check that out.
Oh, I love stuff like that. Because it's like the missing 411. It's so interesting that a lot of these people that are gone missing are people that have some kind of an injury to themselves where they couldn't walk off to disappear like that. They couldn't move 100 feet without somebody noticing. So all that stuff is so interesting. It really is. We're not saying Bigfoot's the reason why people are missing, but
well, there was a report recently where some young teenager girl went missing, and right at the same time, two people were out poaching in the woods, and they said they saw a large hairy Bigfoot type creature carrying what they thought was a dead body through the woods. And that's an actual report. It's on. David Pilatus was talking about it on that Coast to Coast show.
I have to check that out.
Wow.
And it was really interesting stuff, but I don't know how much of it I actually believe. You know, you got two poachers that wouldn't come forward with their names because they were poaching and just come to him.
Well, you know, I look at it as, okay, you got Art Bell, right? Some people think he's a fraud, he's a fake, he's this. But I always say, well, sometimes, even though if you think Art Bell's a fraud or fake,
Art Bell can't be a fraud or a fake. Art Bell's a radio announcer guy. It's his job to question people. How can you fake being a radio announcer?
But what I'm saying is even though if you think somebody's fake or not, stories do come from somewhere. And there's always an origin to a story. So even though he might be stretching the truth out, or some people are, but you got to look at the source, right? Because there's always an origin to a story. Where did that story come from?
And
So,
you don't know how much the truth has been stretched before he got it.
Exactly.
You know, Eric, that's one of the things I really like about your show is when you come on and you talk about stuff, you're like, I don't know if this is real or not, but here's my opinion. You're like a professional host, not like like one of the people that's just going to jump on any bandwagon that comes along.
Well, it's all in opinions. I mean, when people say, well, this guy's an expert, that guy's an expert. Yeah, that guy might be an expert tracker, but nobody's a true expert in the UFOs, in the Bigfoots, and the paranormal. Because if you're all experts, and then why don't you have Bigfoots hanging out in your backyard, barbecuing with you?
I'm going to have a real big bear hanging on my wall next week.
You know, and I always say the experts to me are just listen to blue collar people like ourselves. You know, the real people that's down there, not CNN, not Fox, none of those places.
Well, I was on a live stream Wednesday with Dave Sunstorm, and I'll say I'm an expert in Bigfoot in TV and movies.
And you know, Tuesday, you guys had a great show on Tuesday, and I love what Jeff Hardy was saying on your channel on Tuesday when he's saying that too many people are watching the exact same people telling the same story over and over and over again. And I believe that's 100%, because when I have certain people on my channel, you can see the views are different. Then you get somebody brand new, like I had on Wednesday, brand new, someone we don't know telling a story about Bigfoots in Japan. It gets lower views than other channels because people are too addicted to the exact same story over and over again. And some people just cannot open their minds to listen to other points of views. And if you're going to close your mind off that much, then why are you even in the communities and studying Bigfoots and stuff? You're not willing to listen to everybody. I'm not saying everybody's going to be honest and real, but you got to give everything a chance.
Absolutely. You know, and it's like if somebody comes on and tells a story, I'm not going to sit here and say what he's telling you is true. It's up for you guys to make up your own minds on whether or not, you know, you believe the person or not.
110%. And I think everybody should have a chance to say their piece and tell their story, and it's up to you whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, when people come to me and tell me reports that they've seen something or heard something, and I go out and investigate, I'm not there to prove them or disprove them. I'm there to investigate what they said and see if I can find any evidence to back their story up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're doing a follow-up.
Yeah, I'm like I say, I'm an investigator. I do investigations. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah. You know, after Jeff Hardy was on my channel, I get some people in the chat or comments like, Eric, how come you didn't ask him about his first experience? I go, because we heard it. I want to hear. I just want to talk to Jeff. You know, when Jeff came on my channel, talk about, you know, he's working on the documentary and stuff. That's what I love. You know, I don't have to hear somebody's encounter story over and over. And most of you have already heard it.
You know what? I've heard Jeff's story a number of times, and I can sit here tonight and listen to it again because Jeff is just a guy, man. I guarantee you, when he goes on your show, ratings goes up because everybody wants to hear what he's got to say.
So much information that I want to know everything. I don't want to just know about that. Like when he was talking about his documentary that he's working on, I love that. I love hearing what they're doing, what they're trying to get to. That's my kind of thing. That's what I like.
Yeah, I'm all about the documentary. Speaking of documentaries, Media Palace is in chat.
Yeah, how Media Plus?
If you have,
Greetings, Media Palace.
I think the Squash and Cowboy, you got a part 2 coming out soon, right?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. That's awesome.
And
What
And you
time
got a great channel too, Joe. You really do.
Wait a minute. And it stars Joe Parker and Blue Eyed Northern Pat Harrison. They're the
Right.
stars. That's a new YouTube sensation, then, too. See, there's
Blue-
y'all giving me a compliment. Now watch, he gonna say something smart. I want to say, Mike, Long Island Bigfoot, thank you for your service, buddy.
absolutely. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Are you in chat, Mike?
Yeah, I see him in there.
I love his channel too, by the way.
I just posted the PayPal for my PayPal, and that's for Stevie. If you guys haven't been paying attention, just trying to get Stevie some money together, so for her daily expenditures or whatever. She's in a tough spot, and we're just trying to help her out. So that link is in there. Also, I'm going to put the link for the channel if anybody else wants to pop in, say hi. We got another 20 minutes left. No, wait, we got yeah, something like that. 20 minutes left.
Now, come on, you're not on the schedule, Moggs. It might run over.
And I do want to say thank
Worry
you,
about
Mike,
your
to me.
stuff.
I always put a veteran thing on my community YouTube channel every single year. And Mike put a comment back saying, "Back at you, brother." So I appreciate that, Mike. Because, people should thank the veterans. Last year, I put the veterans up, and these people on the conspiracy channels, this is not a conspiracy channel. I'm talking about the government ones. You veteran, you government, like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Veterans, soldiers just do their job. We just do our job. Who's ever been in the military know, we know the government are lame asses. They don't know what they're doing, but we just do our job. They send us somewhere, we're going. We don't have a choice where we go. You should thank the veterans because they're the people who are sacrificing themselves for you. Our government makes bad decisions. That's not us making the decisions. We're just doing what we're told. And a lot of people, they weren't grown up with silver spoons in their mouths where they already had keys to the palace. Sometimes we needed the military to get us a college degree, to get us out there. And by sacrificing, they're sacrificing themselves for you. So all you veterans, man.
Home of the free because of the brave. So
Yes.
thank you, everybody.
I don't know what I'm doing without the veterans, like the people that are over there fighting for us. Because we wouldn't be free over here. I couldn't be doing what I'm doing because of them.
Absolutely.
I'm from a really strict military family. Almost all my brothers and my sisters were in the military. I'm one of the only 2 brothers out of 11 that did not join the military.
Well, Daily Dan, my father was in the Air Force.
My dad was in the Air Force too.
My brother, Dr. Wu Bob, was in the Navy. My other brother was in the Army. My cousins were in the Marines. So I'm like, well, we have every single service except for the Coast Guard. So I decided to join the Coast Guard to finish to complete all militaries in our family.
It's funny. My dad was in the Air Force, and he was in the United States Air Force. But his father and his father's brother, they were in the military too, but they didn't fight for the United States. They fought for the bad guys.
Oh,
They were in the Italian army in World War II.
I have an uncle who I give so much respect every time I see him because he was a fantastic athlete. And at a high school, he had an opportunity to get a scholarship to go to college, to play at some good college teams. He bypassed that, joined the military, and went to Vietnam. And I'm like, gave up a chance. And he was a good athlete. And, serve his country. I mean, that's...
How about Pat Tillman that played for the Cardinals?
Cardinals gave up NFL.
He
Yeah.
left his career to go fight in the United States.
That's amazing. I mean, that's just... I mean,
That's
we all have our different reasons why we joined, but that's an awesome sacrifice right there. I mean, he gave up millions.
it's a hell of a story. the Pat Tillman story. It's
How it ended. You know.
wow.
I
No.
have no clue who you're talking about.
Pat Tillman played for the Cardinals at the Arizona Cardinals, and he gave up his NFL career to be in the military, and he was killed in action.
Yeah,
Oh.
he joined after that incident in New York. I'm not gonna say the numbers because YouTube wants to shut down those numbers. But after that, he was inspired. He sacrificed. He left, and like you said, he didn't make it out. There's a
But,
good
yeah.
documentary
He could
about.
have stayed here and made millions of dollars, like you said, but he wanted to fight for his country.
Yep.
That's something else right there. But I'm
Pam,
sure
I will be in touch with you tomorrow. Sorry, just my sister put up.
I don't know much about football and baseball no more. I haven't watched football since Refrigerator Perry played.
Damn.
Oh, the 1985 Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I watched it in the 80s. I hadn't watched no kind of sports but wrestling since the 80s.
So no kind
I feel like about that time, I feel like I'd done seen every baseball game and every football game was all the same over and over, and it really got kind of boring. I just lost interest.
I could never get into baseball. I mean, it was just like you said, 9 innings. You had to sit there and wait for something to happen. And when they hit a home run, I'm like, that's it.
I used to bet on games, gamble, and the Braves went to Canada and lost the World Series to the Canadians, and I lost so much money it was pathetic that year, and I quit watching sports and I quit gambling.
Baseball would be a lot more interesting if they made it full contact. When you come to a base, you hit like the first baseman tackle you or something.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, fellas, what's up?
Sorry,
Sean?
back there. hope I didn't
Remember?
wait long.
You guys remember the greatest movie ever made, Basketball? When they took the two sports and made it into one?
I didn't see.
I've probably seen more movies about baseball than I have baseball games in the last 30 years.
Because the movies make it more exciting than the game itself. Hey, Sean, what's going on?
Not much. What's going on, Gypsy? Joe, you doing that fishing trip for the other flip flop or what?
Yeah, I might have to do that. The fun of fishing with Joe and his flip flop.
What kind of bait did you use?
It was a rattle trap.
A rattle trap for your. I was trying to think of a good one, but I couldn't come up with anything quick enough.
I just thought rattle trap.
Man, Sean, I do got to tell you, I know you probably hear this from everybody, but Sean, you do have a kick-ass channel because you never know what the caller is going to bring in. You conquer so many different topics. It's like I want to do on my show, have different topics, not the same stuff. And some of your callers, man, you could tell that what they're saying is they really believe it themselves. I'm not saying they're not telling the truth or not, but you could tell certain people that they're really meaning what they're saying. And I love that when they call on your channel.
Yeah,
Well,
Sean.
there's one guy that calls in I think he's called in twice. I can't remember the fellow's name, but he says, I know I'm not on the air. Yeah, you're on the air. Oh, heck. And then he proceeds to tell his story, which is usually kick-ass.
Yeah, I think the last time he was on, I heard that.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic
Sean,
stuff.
how do you do it, Sean? How do you go for like 4 or 5 hours, man? To me, 2 hours like the benchmark. I'm done after 2 hours. I'm exhausted. But you just keep going.
It's after the 2 hour mark, it's just like, okay, it's 2 hours up. Well, the phone's still lighting up. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
It amazes me how many people keeps calling. I'm like, wow. All right. Well, people want to talk. That's it.
But the only problem is you guys are like on the Midwest and East Coast time. So a lot of times you guys start your show, I'm eating dinner. We gotta start a little bit even later.
Yeah.
I was on after my show last night on Wednesday night. I was on another show till about 4 a.m. here.
Wow.
Damn.
Just shooting the shit. Excuse my language.
You're kidding, right?
No, I ain't kidding.
I think I already cussed enough for all of us.
Eric, when's your next show?
Well, I mean, I got a breaking news coming out Saturday, and I am going to go back to normal live shows. I know they've been limited to like one day. It's just because I started a new job. I was just getting my feet wet, working it out. And since Bob's in California on vacation, you know, I was trying to at least still try to do 1 or 2 shows a week, you know, trying to bring on a guest. But it is going to go back to normal where I will be going back to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays about in 2 weeks. So I am having another live show next Wednesday for sure. But they will come back to normal. It's just, you know, you guys know what it is. You get a new job. It's just you got to work things out.
Yeah, you got to let dust settle. You never know what you'll have to go back in or how long you got to stay over or whatever. When I was working, it was like 60, 70 hour a week. You never knew when I was going to come home. So
That's a long week.
hey, it is what it is.
I work 2
You
days a week.
got
Not a long week.
Hmm?
I work
What'd you
2
say,
days a week, and I think it's a long week.
I guess I'm the lucky one. I'm on total disability. I don't have a job. My job's doing Bigfoot investigations.
You got a shiner there, Dan? Looks like you got
Looking
a
for
shiner on your
cryptids.
eye. Did you wrestled with that bear? It looks like you got a shiner on your eye there.
Yeah, it didn't get to me. I failed trying to get away from it. And then I didn't have no choice because it just got too close. I had to shoot it. And I'm really pissed off because I shot it with a very expensive silver bullet.
You use your silver bullet.
Yeah, it was what was in the gun on my side. I didn't have much of a choice. I wasn't really expecting no trouble. I was in a lightly wooded area. I wasn't in an area that was a forest. I sure the hell wasn't expecting to see a bear.
What were you expecting with a silver bullet?
Well, that's why I carry the silver bullets, because I don't never know what I'm expecting.
Okay.
That's the second one I had 6 silver bullets and I done shot 2 of them.
The first one was
The first one was a possum. It freaked me out.
I left my lightsaber upstairs. I changed the crystal out. My lightsaber has a different color now.
Oh,
I can't show you guys.
oh geez, what color is it?
Well, I put the green crystal back in it, so now it's green.
They come with crystals where you can change the color.
Yes. Yes.
Joe Parker, I ate the cookies.
Yeah, you take it apart and there's little crystals, and you change the crystal to whatever color you want. Of course, you got to buy the crystal. I have a green and a red one.
I've never owned a lightsaber.
yeah, no.
I have a
got
lot of
one out in my
swords.
hallway. I got a lightsaber out my hallway. I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's where the kids left it.
I had a Buick lightsaber when I was younger.
Yeah.
Nobody got that, Joe.
There's a Buick lightsaber. What the hell is he talking about?
Oh, that was good.
Joe Parker, I ate the cookies.
I hate the cookies.
Barry Brown, what's up? The dreaded were possum.
Hey, that thing was big and freaky.
That's why
And
you
it was
knew-
standing on a stump. It was standing on a stump about 3.5 foot tall. And with them big glowing eyes and them teeth, that son of a bitch looked like it was 5.5 foot tall, sitting there right in my face. And I freaked out and shot that bastard. It was too close, man. It wasn't about 3 or 4 feet from me. And it was like, ah!
What caliber did you use to
44, man. I wasted that sucker.
Wow.
Did it look like a possum?
Actually, you can see that on a video. I made a video and showed the damn thing laying over there. That freaked me out. So it's up on one of my channels. You can see
I
the
think I've seen
video.
that video. I think I've seen it. That's crazy.
Hey, can I show you my new cap here?
Sure.
Everybody thinks that that's a Tractor Supply cap.
Ah, Squatchy
It's
Cowboy.
It's actually the Squatching Cowboy cap.
I'm not wearing my Bigfoot hat tonight. Well, I wasn't planning on coming on. No, I saw Moggs up there, and he just looked like he was so lonely and needed somebody to talk to.
Oh,
I
thanks.
said, let me go on here.
No, I appreciate you coming out.
All cowboy hats upstairs.
Well, you know, I love coming on with your show. I'm really comfortable here. You watched me on that other live stream I was on Wednesday night, and I was so nervous I felt like a turd in a punch bowl. just trying to get through it. But here I feel comfortable, like I'm just hanging out with friends.
Well, you are.
Exactly.
No, I'm glad you came on, man. I
It's
appreciate
more, it really is, Moggs. When I'm on with you, it's a personal feeling, like, you know, hanging out with friends. It's like just a group of the guys sitting around bullshitting. It ain't like where I'm on another stream where I feel like have to be proper and prim and can't use the bad words that come out of my mouth so much.
I'm about to say you gotta watch the language on those shows and all that crap. And when you get on here, but just
Hey, it's hard. You don't know how hard it is for me not to say the F word every 5 minutes because that's my natural way of talking. Yeah, man.
fucking.
I have a little bit of I have a little slight case of Tourette's where I really don't never know what the fuck's going to come out my mouth. It just happens, and then I can't take it back.
That's fun at parties.
Yeah. I have a natural ability to piss people off too.
I believe that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
You piss
Well, lately it
people
seems
off.
like
You know, man, I piss off so many people you wouldn't believe it. You can watch some of my flea market videos and you can actually see me do it in person.
Yeah.
I've pissed off a couple of people in my last video.
I pissed off a few. But, you know.
That's just me.
I really don't care if I piss off anybody. To tell you the truth.
I didn't say I cared. I just said I did it.
Like I always say, better being pissed off than pissed on.
That's right. That's right.
You know, there's a couple of live streams that's asked me to come on that I will not go on their live stream because I know I'll piss them off when I get on there. But I'm not going to say no names. But we know who I'm talking about.
Well, come on my live stream.
Come on, give me
Piss
names.
somebody
Give
off.
me names. I want to know.
Okay, just saying it. That I'm not going to say it because that would just. I don't do that. I'm not going to bash no other channels, even though I want to so bad.
You're a good man.
And you don't know how bad I want to fuck them up, but I can't do it.
Danny Dan, you're a good man.
But I will say that anybody who wants to charge people money to watch your videos, you're a fucking asshole, and that's all I'm going to say about it. And that's from the bottom of my heart in the Bigfoot community. You should put this stuff out there for everybody to see. You should put it on YouTube. You shouldn't have these. Oh, you got to pay to see these videos and shit because that really pisses me off. It does. It's a touchy subject with me. Why are you want to charge people? Then you're just I digress.
No, I agree with you, Dan. I agree with you. I mean, you know, people should want to. If people want to donate money or to a channel, you know, let them do it freely. You know, you don't.
You know, when I get paid on the first, my budget's real tight anyway because they make me give everything I make on YouTube away to charity.
Yeah.
So I'm living on a budget, but when I get paid on the first, you know, I'll probably send Moggs a few dollars.
You're right. There's certain channels
but that's my choice to do it. I'm not paying to watch a video.
There are certain channels that are like, we got a premium show. You got to pay to come in, and then we got these guests. I'm thinking to myself, well, you got these guests on your channel even when you don't charge. So why do I want to pay to see you talk to the exact same people that you do on a free channel? I mean, it's just like, really? What else I want to get differently? Well, it's more personal. It's less people. Like, oh, okay. Do a show in the morning. You get less people right there.
Do a breakfast show.
Well, most of my shows now start at 8 a.m.
But that's your time, though. It's not here where I'm at. Your shows start at 11 or 12 when I'm sitting here eating breakfast watching you.
I know. That's why I called it the morning show now.
The morning.
Because I have to do the show sooner because I start work at 10.
Oh, so you do your show before you go to work?
Yeah. I love it. Actually, when I do a show and then I go to work, I feel so much better at work if I don't do a show because, you know, just talking, like you said, talking to friends, talking to people who understands you. Because the stuff that we talk about, I can't talk about it at work. Because people just look at you like, what the fuck? You know, and like, okay. But here we're talking to friends. We talk to people.
You know, Eric. When I was on your show, it was it was like being on Moggs. It was a really great experience. I have to admit, I really enjoyed being on your show.
WPF Mike, what's up?
Eric's easy to talk to. No doubt about it.
Let me just, I'm going to keep posting one more time. The PayPal is in chat. Y'all want to help out Stevie? Yes, you're going through mine, but Stevie already agreed to that. So
I don't know if
I
you
would
guys,
I would send you some money tonight, Moggs, but I'm a little bit tapped. I had to buy my mom a birthday gift, and I bought her this Elvis statue that's about 3 foot tall, and it cost me an arm and a leg. She's a big Elvis Presley fan.
what are you laughing at? The leg part? You said it cost you an arm and a leg. She started laughing.
oh, these arms are gone. You stole
No.
these arms.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Stevie. I didn't mean it that way. I'm doing really good not to make no jokes. You know, I don't want to offend her, but I got plenty of great jokes. I got this one joke about this girl with no legs that the guys take to a tree and she swings on a limb, but I'm not going to tell it on air.
Yeah, that's
That actually made my fan of pain kick in there.
sorry. I forgot about you, Sean.
That's all right.
This is going down real quick.
Everybody
That's
should
all-
know I am a one-legged bastard, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Everybody's unsubscribing.
You want to piss them off? Put them in a ass kicking contest.
Oh yeah. I just won't tell you what I carry on my wheelchair, so I'll just let you.
I am,
let you know about that.
I actually am working on a big project. It's probably going to be on the weekend of December 4th. I'm actually working on doing a 24-hour Bigfoot marathon
Oh,
on the channel. I'm trying to contact with different channels to say, hey, can I play some of your content? You know, like you said, some people just don't.
says
want me to
says
keep
the guy that can't go 2 hours without giving up.
But I want to do a 24-hour to show everybody's different content, so everybody can go to one spot and like check out everybody's content, see what you like. You know,
Well, you can play any of my videos you want to. You have my permission.
You got my permission right here.
And then Connor, you know, we're gonna jump in between the 24 hours and do some live shows too, along within the 24-hour thing. But I'm actually working on it. You know, it's gonna be a big project, but it's gonna be fun.
Hey, you know what's so funny about Connor? Everybody, when they see him on like your show and everybody else's show like this, he talks like 90 miles an hour. He don't do that in public, man. I mean, when he's when we was up in Tennessee, man, he was just talk regular, man. I mean, he was a little bit fast. After he got a couple of beers in him, and he slowed down.
You know what? You're right. Every time he goes on, like you said, he's like 90 miles per hour. But when he's on mine, he's straight mellow.
No,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Last time he was on my
Sometimes.
show, he went on for a good 10, 15 minutes. I was like, man, when are you going to breathe, man?
and never.
I love him to death.
This is-
I actually had to interject and say, hey, man, you need to take a breath.
This is where you messed up, Eric. The other day when he was on your show, you told him you had to end the show because when you tell Connor you got to end the show, your show is going to last another 30 minutes because all the stuff he gets put on.
One time I had to go pick up my daughter from school, and I'm like, I really gotta go, and he kept going and going. I'm like, I gotta end the show.
I saw that.
That's when you just push the button.
Connor is a great dude, man. I love that dude, man. He's full of knowledge. He's full of knowledge and full of shit.
His energy's great.
Yeah.
But his energy is just, man. I love the energy because I'd love to see more young people with that kind of to have at least half that energy.
Hey, I had more energy than that when 30 years ago.
I can't remember 30 years ago. I can't remember that 30 days ago.
I want to thank everybody right now, real quick, that has already donated. I see comments in chat. Uncle Bones, I'll let her know. You know, and thank you. I'll let Leslie know what it was. I haven't checked on the PayPal or anything because I'm using both devices. So, but thank you. Micah Patrick, what's up, buddy?
I believe everybody in there will donate. because everybody in that chat room is a good person,
Yeah, I'm
except Joe
I
Parker.
have no doubts that people will help out, and I that's just the way this community is that everybody does look out for one another, or try to. So I thank you ahead of time if you haven't contributed yet and you're planning on it. Stevie deserves it, and things will all work out. Just going to take a little while.
But don't you love that? The true character of a person is we're all nice people, but what are you like when your back is against the wall, and all that? And that's when a true character of a person comes out. We have bosses. You guys all have bosses, or they can't handle pressure. They fucking break down. They scream. But a true character is to keep going and stuff. And Russell, you're the man. I mean, I understand. It's not easy to say what you had to say the first part of the show, and give you a lot of guts and power for doing that. That's a lot of people can't do that. And you do what you got to do. You do whatever it takes. I love that. You're helping out a friend. I mean,
Right.
you can't beat that.
If you were somebody,
You're really helping everybody out when you do your show, man. I'm telling you, your show sometimes is therapy. When I'm having a bad day, I love to watch your show because, hey, Miss Dill, it calms me down and gets me more into touch with reality. Takes a bad day away to watch Boggs.
right, man, you have a
Like
good
that.
time together here.
Miss Dill, how are you, hon?
Hey, Miss Dill.
I don't think I ever talked to Miss Dill.
Hi, y'all.
Earth
I
to
think
Miss
I'm
Dill.
on.
Earth to Miss
I don't know
Dill.
if I'm on here properly or not.
We can hear you.
Is that a rescue squad light or what? That's flashing.
No, I don't know.
She lives across from a chicken place.
Her house is on fire.
I saw that in a Steinfeld
but-
episode.
No,
Are
I
you in
noticed that
Kramer's
too.
apartment?
There's no blinking light going on here. I don't know what's going on.
It's
Oh,
the
that's-
Camera
RCMP.
adjusting to the available light. So,
I'm in the red light district.
woohoo!
Can I get that address?
I love it. That's good.
Now I don't know why it's flashing, man. I have no idea.
That's that Tourette's I was telling you
I
about,
told you
Mom.
guys,
What's that, Ralph?
Earth to Miss Dill.
There's a delay. I know she's up in Canada.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
I live close to Canada. They're my friends. I'm like 2 hours away from the Canada borderline.
I worked in Canada for a while. I was a guard at the American Embassy up there.
Yeah. They finally opened the Canadian borderline for us to go visit Canada again.
Wait a minute. You're a guard at the Canadian Embassy of the United States. Why?
my
was-
delay is way off. I'm
all
sorry.
Canadians were kind of cool. They
That's
were
okay, Ralph.
nonviolent.
I'm stuck in
Why
a
would-
portal again.
The RCMP is knocking at your door.
Looks like her kitchen's on fire.
Jeff said the cops are getting ready to ram Miss Dill's door.
Yeah, I wish him luck.
Maybe those cops from Connor's place went to her house.
That's been a long trip. They had to take an airplane to get there.
Carson, I don't have nothing. Miss
Blink if
Dill's
you need
place.
help, Miss Dill.
That was Stevie.
Well, no, I'm listening. I have you on my TV. Should I shut that off? So I'm like looking at that and looking at this, and it's not.
It's easier for you to look at this and not that. Don't watch the TV. Watch your computer and follow that.
Yeah, because
Okay, well that's what was messing me up.
Because there's a
TVs,
delay.
phones, they all have different seconds of when you're getting the information.
There's a delay. So
All right. Yeah, I'm no YouTube star. I don't know how this works, but I don't understand honestly this flashing light. There's
is weird.
nothing flashing in here.
again, it's just your camera trying to adjust to the available light. That's why
Oh,
it's flashing. It's probably on automatic. and that's what it does.
Are you sure?
Do you see a flashing light around you?
Are you in a haunted place?
As the aliens carry her away.
Who knows
Around the
where?
room and see if you see
I'm
any
on
little gray
haunted
looking
ground.
people.
How many beers are you in?
I'm not in.
No beers
Not
tonight?
enough.
Oh man, I'm disappointed.
2. Well,
Now it's 2. 3.
but I'm in between 2 battlegrounds here.
Also,
So
haunted property.
I'm on some haunted land, the War 1812 for sure.
Wow.
I'm in between Fort Erie and a major battleground in Navy Island.
In Niagara Falls.
Yeah. So I'm laying on some dead people for sure.
Wow.
Not laying on them.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
I'm having trouble connecting to the network. Please try
I'm not
again
that
and
deprived.
I hear
Yeah.
something in the background.
Somebody
Hey,
was
you're not deprived yet?
You know, she put the yet part on there.
So Barry Browning said that Cowboy was in that war.
No, he's still in the jungle, man. We got to get him out. Watch
Excuse me.
Cowboy. We got to come rescue you.
Gotta run to the jungle.
Crow Creek, what's up,
I'm
Tony?
running.
How's it going? Murray, good to see you.
What is that noise?
Not sure.
That's the entities at Miss Diddle's place.
I got some major wind going on outside and stuff. It's getting kind of crazy up here.
How's the snow?
No snow yet.
Okay.
Part of Manitoba's got
Pretty
a
mild,
storm.
actually. It's been mild, which scares me because when it's mild, we're going to get hit hard up here soon.
Yeah, I know some places in Canada got hit. Like I think Sean just said Manitoba.
Hey, I was watching you
Well-
girl, Jackie.
One hit the border and it was rain below in the States and then it was snow in Canada.
I was watching you
I'm
girl.
only like a half hour away from Buffalo, so
Okay.
Excuse me. I was watching your girl Jackie's channel earlier, and she's getting a bunch of snow.
Oh, up
yeah,
in
well,
Alaska.
she's up in Alaska.
Yeah.
That's a couple of miles.
I'm down south.
I get a lot of rain.
I like how
Hey,
she,
Bro, how are ya?
I'm way down south. I'm actually in South Carolina. You can't.
I think
Like,
Joe's
God
got us
bless
all.
you. I wish I was down there.
Shaun of the Dead just made a comment. Has anyone heard that the bison are leaving Yellowstone, which is very strange? Makes me wonder if the volcano is going to erupt.
Well, they've had a lot of activity out there lately. I saw on Mary Greeley News where she keeps up with that they've had like 147 minor earthquakes out there in the last couple of days.
Wow.
And the
Wouldn't that be?
lava dome has rose and everything.
Wow.
How did you say, Dan?
I think they said 147 or something.
Damn.
Well, it says here bisons have began their annual migration out of Yellowstone National Park. So it's saying there that's normal for them to leave
Okay.
this part of the year.
Where do
Okay.
they go?
And it says,
Gypsy, I was just going to say that. They're following the food. They're getting out of there.
I thought they were the food.
they're,
What,
yeah,
the bison? Well,
Yeah, like for all that, like mountain lions and bears and all that, they are the food.
everything is the food out in the wilderness.
I almost was the food this week.
No,
Last week.
I'm not laughing at you. Like, did you get that on video though? You taking them down or what?
Oh yeah.
Taking him down. You filmed shooting it?
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm
you
not
shot.
gonna put it up. YouTube would crucify me if I put up me shooting an animal on video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't put it up.
Oh,
Well, just-
okay, I see. Yeah, I guess.
Even
Yeah.
black out their eyes. Or no.
Especially not since I shot you in the eye.
Protect the innocent.
in about
Yeah. Just black out their eyes. You know, say, what is it? I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
am
me?
too. I can't hear Dan at all.
I can hear everybody pretty well. Sorry
I
about
hear
that.
everybody fine.
No, there's a big echo. I think it's coming from Miss Dell's channel. The best way to try it is Russell. All you got to do is hit the mute on her and you see if it goes away. And if it goes away, then you know it's from her.
Well,
Let's
what are
see.
you trying to say there, Gypsy Road?
Well, she is in Canada. Don't they all have like a natural echo?
Okay, I muted it. So
I still hear it.
Yeah, it's not her
Yeah, that
then.
is weird.
It's not
Let
her.
me turn my.
Me, watch. It's probably me.
Let me turn mine off.
all right, I got Gypsy off. Still hear it or no?
I don't hear nothing.
I hear it, but oh, just
Okay.
let me. Shouldn't be
Let's
off.
try it.
I'm not hearing anything. I'm just seeing this flashing light behind my head, and
Hey, there, man.
You're drumming up business. We get it.
Daily Dan. It's coming from Daily Dan.
I got the strobe light on. Yeah.
I guess it's
Oh,
Danny D.
you know what? Hold on. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt.
That's
It's,
okay.
You know, I am
I
in a
have
big
my-
carport.
Hold on, Dan.
I have my cameras covered.
Yeah, I don't hear it now. Oh, there it goes.
I'm just trying
Like
to
I have my cameras covered up here.
I'm gonna mute myself to see if that helps. That didn't help.
I think it went away when you did it on Daily Dan.
Is the wind blowing at Dan's place?
Yeah, the wind's.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yep, it's his channel.
All right. All right, Dan. We figured it out. You're the culprit.
Well, the
Way to
wind's
go,
blowing
Daily
real bad.
Dan.
That's what it sounds
It
like.
might be the wind is blowing real bad, or the fact I'm in a carport.
You're always in a carport.
Not always.
I do gotta I gotta go back upstairs, but I want to thank you for letting me jump on. This was fun. I mean, you guys are awesome. This is just shooting the shit. I mean, this is awesome. We didn't even talk about Star Wars tonight, but we'll do that for another day.
I'm
Sure
not
will.
gonna hear it too, Eric, so don't worry about it.
We did. You mentioned a lightsaber, so we covered it.
We did.
I'll do my parade wave.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Later, dude.
Take care, man. Too funny.
Anyway, sorry for crashing the party. I came on just to say sorry for acting a fool when I came on a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
loved
about.
it. I loved it.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Really, you're
I've
always
never ever. I hate getting my picture taken. I've never done this before, but I've known Mo through other podcasts, and the first time I came on his show, I remember saying jokingly, I said, Mo, throw me a bone or throw me a wrench. And he gave me a wrench, but he knew
Right
me
away.
for a while.
Oh yeah, we've been hanging out for
He knew
years.
I was a nutcase.
That's why I was worried about her wielding a wrench. No, I'm so good. Glad that you came on. I was thrilled when you came on the other day and tonight. Of course, you're not crashing a party. That's for sure. You're part of it.
And I'm gonna try. I know a lot of people,
I'm
and
gonna,
I'm
be out
gonna
here too.
try to get something situated there for Stevie B. Know a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Daniel's Parade Productions presents.
I'm just saying. So
All the help, it helps. Everything helps. You know, the more the merrier as far as, you know, you got more eyes looking out for the same thing, you know, it's something will come through. You know, it's just taking a while. And I've just been a little stressed out, and I apologize to everybody.
Moog, you don't have to apologize to any of us
I
that
know
know you. You got a good heart. You're helping her. She's helping you. And I think you guys going away for the weekend is going to be a good thing. I think you're going to meet people that are going to hook you up.
it's a good possibility. I was talking about possibly going to Miami, but yeah, you've been watching.
Hey, Muggs, I'm gonna try to grow what you got there. See, it's all green.
Yeah, that's, you know. Sorry, I've never grown a full beard, and now I won't because it would just I look like Santa Claus.
I can't because I don't get it on the side. Just right here. I'm gonna get off here, Muggs.
Joe, thank you so much.
Bye, Dan.
Night,
Bye,
Joe.
Bye,
Good night,
Sean.
Joe. Hope you find that other flip flop.
We'll go find you in the jungle later.
Hey, check out my granddaughter's channel. Subscribe to her. Let's get up to 100 subscribers.
And it's Paisley Pass on YouTube.
If you go check out my Facebook page, I posted it on there. She's eating the Vegemites.
There you go.
Ugh.
It is nasty. Sorry, Mark. Oh, I think he done left.
Vegemite looks like some maroon tea somewhere that was left out in a jar for a while.
In more ways than one, Hilton. Knocked her out of her shoes too.
Not Stevie B.
Socks off, she says.
I got one leg up on you, Stevie.
Night, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Talk to you soon. Wow.
Well, at least that weird flashing light stopped behind me. The hell that was all about. But hey,
Someone at the door? No, sorry. I gotta kill that running gag.
yeah, I got a couple customers outside the window. I shut the red light off, so I'm out of circulation for tonight.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I kind of came on to say happy Remembrance Day, because I think that we aren't remembering the men and women over hundreds of years that have died for the freedoms that we are losing right now.
Yeah, and we're
Giving them away.
I thought you were in Canada.
as we speak.
And I think that they would be rolling over in their graves to know that we're just giving it up. We're giving our freedoms away for, anyway, I don't want to get into it, but
No,
I
but
think you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, and also happy birthday to the United States Marine Corps. Their birthday is today, December 5.
By the way, my birthday's coming Saturday, the 13th.
Happy birthday to you.
Daily Dan, I think that you just had your birthday the other day, killing that bear, man. Wow.
Right?
Very unhappy about that. I don't like to hurt animals. I really don't. I'm not an animal.
No,
It was totally 110% in self-defense.
but I'm just saying, thank God, right?
Better him than me.
Hilton, sorry about the feedback. That's Dan. Can't help it.
I don't understand that.
But I don't think a lot of people realize when you're going out in the woods, that's not our home, that's their home.
Yeah, we're just visiting.
And we're all lighting fires and chopping down the trees, and I'd be mad too, man. Lucky I'm not a
These
13-foot
rattlesnakes
Bigfoot,
and
because
polar bear.
But yeah, guys, we are at the 2 hours and 20-minute mark. I am gonna try to shut this down. No, I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. You know, before I started the show, I really didn't want to come on tonight, and you know, I sucked it up, and I'm glad I did. You know, because I realize why I'm here. You know, why I do what I do. Thank you guys. You know, it means a lot. So I'll be here too.
You make people feel good.
Thanks, Dan.
Moog, you're awesome to a lot of people. You're like a therapist for a lot of people, and other people that come on the show too, that we listen to. These are a lot of things we want to say. We're like, we don't do it. That's why I figured, hey, I'm going to come on and go for it. Whatever.
And you did.
I don't have much to say about anything. I'm not really had anything paranormal or weird happen, but I've known you now for 3-4 years.
It's up there now. 3 years. Jeez, it is going on that long.
Right? Because I always wondered too in chat, I'm like, I wish I could see that person.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not what you want to see, but it is what it is.
No, it is. No, and I encourage everybody, you know, to you know, one night just say what the hell and come on and introduce yourself and say hi, you know. Chat a little, and you know, like you guys see how Sean has he doesn't show his face. He's got his avatar up. You don't have to show your face. You can come on and put your, you know, turn off the camera and just talk to us. So
I wish I would have known that before I came on.
Yeah. You know, because that just makes
I'm
me
just joking. I think it's better to kind of see people sometimes, and you know.
Yeah. I think my big my next venture or my next goal is to get Mr. Lee on. So, but that's been going on for how long?
Yeah, well, that's why I came on a couple of weeks ago, and I put him in my pickle jar and let him loose, and now, you know, I might have to go corral him. Yeah, Mr. Lee, look out. I got people all over the world.
Why did all of a sudden I think that sounded like fun?
Sounded like what?
Sounded like fun.
Sound like a hostage video in preparation. That's cool.
Yeah,
Thanks
well,
for having me
kind of.
on. Yeah. Thanks for having me on, Mogs. Appreciate it.
Oh, Sean, my pleasure, man. Anytime.
Night,
I'll talk to you soon, though.
Good
I gotta
night,
come
Mr.
over.
Dillon.
I gotta come over to your channel, dude. I apologize. I haven't even been in chat. I've just, you know.
That's all right. Hey, you just come on when you come on. Last night, all I did was talk about me.
Your NDE, yeah. I saw that.
Oh. Yeah, you'll need to get Stevie B to listen to that. That's had to do a lot with my amputation.
Right on.
Yeah. Very good.
She just said I will. So she'll check it out.
Cool beans, man. I got one leg up on her, though.
Sean G, hold on. Cool beans. I just recognized that saying from, where did you get that from?
Cool beans. I've been saying that since I was a teenager.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching a movie and they were like, cool beans. Oh, I know what movie it was. You guys want to watch a good Bigfoot rake movie, them fighting and stuff?
I think Daily Dan.
Dawn of the Beast.
Dawn of the Beast. I don't.
Dawn of the
that.
Beast. It's kind of quirky, but man, it's good. They got a good ending to it. It's good. Check it
Sounds
out.
like,
There's
Connor
UFOs,
movie.
zombies, Bigfoots, rakes. They all
That's
start
cool.
fighting.
Each other?
Oh yeah, there's a big fight at the end. And they got good music. It's a good movie. Dawn of the Beast.
Let me just say goodnight to my sister. Pammy, goodnight. Get in touch. Make some calls. You know, we talked about it earlier. Love you. Talk to you soon, Pammy.
All
Sorry,
right,
that
good night,
was-
folks. Happy birthday, Daily Dan.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Because Dan, that interference is getting worse. It's getting hard to hear. But
Happy birthday, Daily Dan.
Oh, appreciate it. I hear
Yeah.
If
everybody.
any of you noticed, I had the headband in the whole time.
right on. All right, guys. I'm going to start putting everybody backstage. And we're going to, oh, Sean just left. Sean, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. And if you guys haven't checked out Sean's channel, go check out Chasing the Truth on the Dark Waters Network. He does a show on Wednesday as well as Saturday nights. Does a good show. Thanks again, Sean. Daily Dan, thank you for coming on tonight.
Oh man, it was my pleasure, man. I love coming on your show.
I appreciate it. And,
Come
and,
on,
you know, it's good to hear from you. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm losing you.
I said I'd come on a lot more, but people would probably get tired of seeing me.
No,
Daily Dan.
you're always welcome.
I'm purple, you're blue, and Moog is like orange.
Orange.
It's all good. We're like a rainbow.
How many
A
beers?
rainbow of weirdness.
Indeed. All right, Dan, I'm gonna, hopefully I'll put you backstage if that works. Yeah, let me put you backstage. Thanks again, Dan. All right. Well, Ms. Dill, I want to thank you for popping on. And you know you're always welcome here. You know, it's thrilling to have new people on, and especially someone I've known for, you know, as long as we've known each other in chats.
In
So,
the PP.
yeah. That's where it started. For those of you who don't know who PP is, Paranormal Portal, over there with Brent Thomas.
You
That was my-
became a mod, and then I became a mod, and anyway,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. I'm not
All right.
welcome there either anymore.
I haven't been over there in a long time. I was kind of unwelcome there, so stopped going. But
it's all good. I still love him. Don't get me wrong.
oh yeah, no, he's He
You
does a good
know
job.
what I'm talking about. The politics of stupidity.
there's plenty of that going around.
But I hope
But we're-
Stevie B, give her some white chocolate, man. And she ran
really-
out.
Yeah,
I
well,
wish I was in the States and could help you guys some more, but
oh, thank you so much.
like I said, I'm going to be talking to some people about getting her some help with the battery, and I'll email you, Moog.
very good. Stevie says thank you. And thanks to everybody for all your help tonight. You guys are amazing. I'll wait for your email. I appreciate it, Ralph.
Yeah, no problem. I know a lot of people, a lot of places, and that's BS that nobody can hook her up with a battery. Come on now. Bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that'll work. That'll happen soon. I'm sure. It will now. You know.
Yeah, it will now. But anyway, Moog, good night. Night, everybody. Thanks for listening to my BS again. Love y'all.
Thanks
Love
for
you, Stevie B.
Love you. Thank you.
Okay. But go away for the weekend and go have some fun, man.
Yeah, we'll probably do that. I think it's overdue. I need a break. I'm sure she could use a break just to get out for a little bit, you know.
I just had a couple more comments.
Go
It's
for
very weird. I don't believe in coincidence.
it.
Yesterday I was watching this documentary, and this guy was in Australia, and he was talking about the song "Give Her a Bit to My Sandwich." He thought that's what it said. I always thought that's what it said, and the Australian guy said no, it's a Vegemite sandwich. And then tonight, this is what you guys talked about. Like, how weird is that?
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
random.
like, Vegemite sandwich? What in the hell? And the guy ate it, and he's like, this tastes like shit. It's like, it's salty, pasty. He goes, I thought it said it. She took a bit of my sandwich, and that's what I always thought too.
Oh yeah, I've always known what it said. That
The Vegemite. I never knew that. But how weird. I just, honest to God, watched that yesterday. And I'm like, Vegemite?
I was into like some Australian bands back in the day, you know, Men at Work and
Well, AC/DC.
ACD.
Hello?
But there was another one. I just had it in the tip of my tongue and I forgot what it was.
But I'm just saying it's weird how things correlate sometimes.
Yeah, it seems
Like
random.
just
But
yesterday, I heard that after 30 years, and then you guys are talking about it.
yeah,
Vegemite. I mean, the word sounds disgusting, and you're gonna eat it.
Midnight Oil. That
It's
was
like
the
this
other
fake-
Australian band.
It's like this fake meat they're putting out there.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
even.
let's have some veggie meat.
No.
I'll go beat you over the head with the veggie meat. How's that sound?
All right, Ralph.
Anyway.
I'm gonna say goodnight and thank you again. And don't be a stranger, all right? You know you're welcome here.
Well, I'm not trying to come on all the time and stuff. I just thought there was a little boys club going on tonight, and thought I'd come in and grace you with my ridiculousness.
Well, I used to have a shirt that said, if you can't dazzle them with your brilliance, baffle them with your bullshit.
Right?
But yeah, thank you so much
Okay,
again.
God bless, Mog. Go out to the bush. Go find us a Sasquatch over the weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Very good. Thank you so
Love
much, Ralph.
everyone. Night, Stevie B.
Good night.
Thank
Take
you.
my purple face off the screen, Moog.
I'm doing
Love
it.
you.
Me too. Thank you. All right. Wow, that was a good show. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity and, you know, just everything. You know, we love you guys. I'm speaking for Stevie on that one. You guys, my whole attitude changed throughout the show. Like I said, when I got on, wasn't really interested, but I'm glad I did, and it's because of you guys. So thank you so much. Again, just one last time, I'm going to throw the link up in chat so it's there for the PayPal. If you want to help Stevie out, there it is. And thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend, everybody. Thank you, everybody who came on tonight. Dan, Joe, Eric, you know, Real. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody. Who? Sean. Sean G, thanks again. Also check out, I know I'm always promoting her and I always will, but check out Leslie's show, Cryptids Canada. You enjoy a good narration, you know, Bigfoot or cryptid stories narrated. She's got the amazing voice and very soothing. And I think you'll enjoy it. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. On that note, I am going to say goodnight. And if you guys enjoyed the show, please hit that like button. You know, show your support. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, share it if you feel up to it. You know, whatever. I'm done babbling. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys Tuesday. And in the meantime, peace and God bless.